The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has adjourned till November 23rd to hear a suit against the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) for alleged disobedience of court order. A governorship aspirant under the Labour Party, Oko Eze, splendor feared the case demanded 50 billion naira damages against INEC for failure to publish his name on his portal in disregard to court order that recognized him as the authentic candidate of the party for the 2023 governorship election in Ebonyi State. Through his lawyer, Anderson Ashemota, the plaintiff claimed that he won a governorship primary election duly conducted by the party and affirmed by a different court, but that another aspirant, Edward Nkwegu's name, whose election was nullified by court, was submitted to INEC. The presiding judge, Justin James Omotosho, has adjourned hearing of the case to allow defendant in the matter time to file their responses against the court processes served on them by the plaintiff.
INEC refused. Instead of complying with that order, INEC and the then national chairman of the party, they appealed against that judgment to the Court of Appeal. On getting to the Court of Appeal, they suffered an ignominious defeat, where the Court of Appeal completely decimated and deprecated the residue of what was left of their case. And as a result, our client again was also further affirmed as the authentic candidate, gubernatorial candidate of the party. Now, further dissatisfied, they approached the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court also dismissed their appeal against our client's victory. And INEC was further ordered or directed to comply with the judgment of the Federal High Court and publish our client's name. But as they would have it for reason best known to them, they refused to comply with all this order. And indeed, the election took place. All this event we have chronicled took place before the election. Now, on the election day, my client could not now participate because, as INEC had a different name, even in the Formiciate E, that showed the declaration of the result, he was not the one. It was a different person that was there. Now the election has come and gone. Will the law now fold his hand and allow our client who has expended so much resources to participate, obtain the nomination form, secure the confidence of the members of the party who voted him, who nominated him as their candidate, and to further now participate or campaign in the general election? He's expended a lot of money to move from Federal High Court to the Court of Appeal to the Supreme Court. The principle is, will be juicy, be remedial. The question is, does my client have a right here? Yes. If he has a right, is there a remedy? Yes, there's a remedy. So he cannot now be allowed to fold his hand and go empty-handed. He cannot now be asked to be declared, he cannot now ask to be declared the governorship candidate of Labour Party in Ebonyi State because the election has since come and gone. Our client verily believed that if he had participated in that election, he would have won that election. So the election has come and gone. His only remedy is against INEC, who acted in impunity and in flagrant disregard and violation of the judgment of the Federal High Court, Court of Appeal, and the Supreme Court. The court will not close his eyes and allow an institution like INEC to treat the order of the court, the judgment of the court, in utmost discontent.